Hey guys, something I've been really interested in these days is craft beer. Now before I start talking about beer, I want to make it really clear that I believe in drinking in moderation and drinking only one glass of a really amazing alcoholic beverage than many of anything any less. Disclaimer, out of the way. This year I dipped my toes into a culture I never really cared about before, and I'm now proud to call myself a beer nerd. Not that I could tell you about how beer is made or why it tastes so good with any accuracy or authority despite having all this beer brewing equipment and this book. Today I thought I might just tell you about some beers that have been particularly special to me. I went to Nantucket for a weekend in May this year. The favorite part of my trip? Taking a trip to the brewery. We sat in the sun drinking one of their small batch beers called the Peshish Woods. And by small batch, I mean devastatingly tiny. It's a sour ale brewed in old oak Chardonnay barrels, and it's tart, and then sweet, and then tart again, and it was so good, so yummy. We took a bottle of it home and saved it for a special occasion. But you can't get the Woods beers anywhere other than Nantucket Island, so I'll just dream of having it again. Another sour ale I had this year that I really enjoyed was the Dogfish Head Festina Pesh. I found it on tap in a bar in the East Village here in New York in summer, and after trying it once, I immediately went to the craft beer store to buy a couple of really expensive bottles of it because it was so good. Another somewhat fruity beer I enjoyed this year was the 21st Amendment Hell or High Watermelon. It is the best watermelon beer I've had by far, which isn't saying a lot because watermelon beers are typically very bad. I still have a few cans of it in my fridge. Now when you're drinking this beer, you want to be sure to, what does it say? It says something really funny. It's like, tip to stimulate the yeast or something, or I thought it did. Maybe I'm completely making that up. This is a wheat beer, so it's pretty light, really refreshing, and good for a hot summer's day. I tried to save some cans of this when they stopped making it because it's a seasonal beer, and now it tastes weird. I thought I would end this video with showing you my collection of aging beers. So Dogfish Head have tried to brew this 120-minute IPA since 2009, and they messed up the 2 years in between before this summer. When they announced that they were shipping bottles of it, everybody went nuts. I called everywhere to try and find it, and everyone was recommending me other stores that might have it or bars that might be carrying it, and I thought all hope was lost. It happened that when visiting a favorite beer store of mine, Phillips and Growlers, and chatting with them casually while checking out, that they were like, oh, you're interested in the 120-minute? Yeah, we have some of that. This beer costs $9, which is pretty cheap compared to the other stores carrying it, but still very expensive compared to other beers. Planning to age it for at least 6 months and really hoping I can wait longer. Aging beer is fun, you just kind of have to forget that they're hanging around in your closet or, in my case, on top of my fridge. I love finding a beer I've heard about from a friend or online and tasting it and then talking about it. I love buying a really special beer like the Peshish Woods and waiting for the right time to drink it and share it with someone. Craft beer culture is really easy to get involved with and spreading super fast. There are stores and bars popping up everywhere, and I promise that the people working in them love beer so much that they will be more than happy to recommend you something if you're trying this for the first time. I hope you guys like this video, and let me know if you'd like to see me do more vlogs about beer, maybe tastings or reviews, and if you know of a beer I might like to try, leave a comment or @reply me on Twitter. Thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe, and you can find me on other websites like Twitter and Tumblr. I'll put the links in the doobly-doo. Do people call it the doobly-doo still? I don't even know where that came from. Wheezy Waiter? The Vlog Brothers? I don't know, watch Adventure Time now.